Story 1. The Missing Flight, Timon. In 1945, 5 U.S. Navy planes vanished during a training mission. Their last radio message said their compasses stopped working. They couldn't find land. The ocean below them looked wrong. A rescue plane sent after them also disappeared. No wreckage was ever found. The Navy blamed navigation errors, but pilots still refused to fly that route alone. They say the instruments still glitch there. Story 2. The Number Station. During the Cold War, people all over the world picked up strange radio signals called number stations. A voice would repeat numbers for hours. Same tone, same rhythm, every night. Governments denied knowing anything about them, but spies later admitted the numbers were coded messages. The strange part, some stations are still broadcasting today. No country claims them. No one knows who runs them. And if you tune in late at night, you can still hear the voice counting. Story 3. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 hikers were found dead in the Ural Mountains. Their tent was cut open from the inside. They ran into the snow barefoot. Some had broken bones with no injuries outside their bodies. One was missing their tongue. The government closed the case and sealed the files for decades. Witnesses reported strange orange lights in the sky that night. To this day, no one knows what made them run. But locals say the mountain is still cursed. Story 4. The Black Helicopters. For decades, people across the U.S. reported black helicopters flying low at night. No markings, no sound. When people called police, they were told no aircraft were in the area. Some said the helicopters hovered over their homes without moving. Others claimed men in dark uniforms showed up the next day asking questions. The government says the helicopters never existed, but sightings still happen today. Always late at night, always unmarked. Story 5. The WOW signal. In 1977, a scientist picked up a radio signal from space. It lasted 72 seconds. Too strong to be natural, too perfect to be random. He circled the data and wrote one word beside it. Wow. The signal never came again. Scientists searched for decades. Nothing. No planet confirmed. No source found. Just one message from somewhere. Story 6. The Men in Black reports. People who claim to see UFOs often tell the same story. A few days later, men in black suits show up at their door. No badges, no names. They ask questions nobody else knows. Some witnesses say the men spoke strangely, like they didn't understand normal conversation. Others said their skin looked fake. The government says the men in black are fiction, but reports like this still happen all over the world. Story 7. The Taos hum. In a town in New Mexico, people hear a low humming sound at night. Not everyone hears it, but the ones who do say it never stops. Scientists brought equipment. They couldn't find the source. The military denied testing anything nearby. Some people had to move away because the sound drove them insane. Even today, the hum is still there. Quiet, constant, unexplained. Story 8. The Vanishing Village, Anjikuni Lake. In Canada, a trapper found an entire village abandoned. Food was still cooking. Rifles were still inside homes. But every person was gone. No footprints leaving the area. Even the graves in the cemetery were dug up and empty. Police investigated, then the report disappeared. Some say the story was never real. Others say the files were removed. No one knows what actually would happen to the village. Story 9. The bloop sound. In 1997, underwater microphones picked up the loudest sound ever recorded in the ocean. It was stronger than any whale, stronger than any submarine. The military tracked it, but never explained it. Scientists said it might be ice cracking, but the sound didn't match. It came from deep water no one has explored. The location is still monitored today. Whatever made that sound has never been seen. Story 10. The Signal That Counts Down. In 1987, truck drivers on a desert highway kept reporting the same thing. a radio signal that wasn't on any station. Late at night, their CB radios would crackle. Then a voice came through, slow, calm, reading numbers. The same numbers every time. Police said it was interference. The news called it a prank, but drivers claimed the signal only appeared on one exact stretch of road. One night, a driver followed the signal off the highway. His truck was found the next morning. Engine running, door open, no driver. Years later, leaked documents mentioned a Cold War experiment using radio frequencies to test mind control on civilians. The location matched the highway. Drivers today say if you stop there after midnight, your radio turns on by itself. Static, then numbers, counting down. No one knows what happens at zero, but nobody who stayed to hear it ever reported back. Story 11, the light over the reservoir. In the early 1980s, people living near a reservoir reported a bright white light hovering over the water every few weeks. No sound, no reflection, just a glow that stayed perfectly still. Police said it was a weather balloon. The military said nothing was there. One night, 3 teenagers drove out to see it. Their car was found near the water the next morning. Keys inside, doors open, no sign of them. Later, workers claimed the reservoir had been used years earlier to test underwater equipment for the government. The files were sealed. The case went cold. Locals still say the light comes back sometimes. And if it shines on the water too long, something under the surface starts moving. Story 12, the numbers station recording. During the Cold War, people around the world picked up strange radio stations that only played numbers. No music, no names, just a voice reading numbers over and over. Government said they were foreign broadcasts, nothing dangerous, just coded messages. But one operator recorded a signal that wasn't like the others. The voice stopped mid-sentence, then started saying his name. He checked the frequency log. It wasn't on any known band. Years later, leaked reports mentioned experiments testing if radio signals could affect memory and behavior. Some radio hobbyists say the station still appears late at night. And sometimes, the numbers sound a little too personal. Story 13, the town that was removed from maps. In 1974, a group of hikers claimed they found a small town that wasn't on any map. The road leading to it had no sign, no name, just one street, a few houses, and people watching from their windows. The hikers said nobody spoke to them, nobody waved. Every person just stood still, staring. When they came back the next day, the road was gone. Trees covered the entrance like it had never been there. Years later, one of them found an old government survey mentioning a temporary relocation zone built in that exact area. No photos exist, no records of who lived there. Locals say if you drive the back roads at night, you might see a turn you've never seen before. Most people keep driving. The ones who don't never talk about what they found. Story 14, the missing Channel 7 broadcast. In 1993, viewers in one town said their TV switched to Channel 7 by itself late at night. There was no show, just a dark screen, and a man standing in the middle, staring at the camera. The station said they never aired anything like that. They claimed the channel was off the air at that time, but dozens of people described the same thing. The man didn't speak, didn't move, just stood there, breathing. One viewer recorded it on VHS. The tape later showed only static, but the audio had a faint voice repeating coordinates. Old records show a military facility used to sit at those exact coordinates. It closed after an incident. Some people say if your TV turns on by itself at night, don't change the channel, because it might already be on the one they're sending. Story 15, the Black Helicopter reports. In the late 1960s, people across several states reported black helicopters flying low over their homes at night. No markings, no lights, no sound until they were right above you. The military said no flights were scheduled. Police told people to stop calling. But the sightings kept happening, always near farms, power stations, and small towns. One farmer claimed the helicopter landed in his field. Men in dark suits got out, took soil samples, then left without a word. Years later, a declassified file mentioned aerial testing of psychological surveillance methods on civilians. The locations match the reports. People still say if you live far enough from the city, you might hear one hovering. And if it stops above your house, it already knows you're there. Like and subscribe for more.